Hey guys, I'm back. Coffee.
Coffee break.
Careful, it's a little hot. So I was thinking on my way over here, and these LSATs are going to be kind of a killer.
Oh, I know. I've already taken 2 of those prep courses, but I need to do better. If I don't, no law school.
God, why are we trying to be lawyers again?
I don't know, something about trying to change the world or something crazy like that.
Right.
Just think, after 4 years of college, our futures come down to this one test.
You shut up. I am way too stressed out to you philosophize that stupid thing.
Whatever, it's not that bad. I mean, soon enough we'll be done with this test and be able to move on with our lives, right?
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. I mean, you have a great GPA, and what, you've been working at a law firm for like the past 2 summers, so you know most of this LSAT stuff. You go to any law school in the country.
Yeah, you have this down, no problem.
Well, I don't know about that, but I've been thinking, and I think I've got a plan that'll pretty much guarantee me some options.
Ooh, what's the big plan? To steal test answers? Flirt during your interview? What?
No. Actually, I think I'm going to say that I'm African American on my applications.
What?
Why?
What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, law schools really want African American students since there are so few black lawyers. I mean, I figure it can't hurt.
But you're not black.
Yeah, I know. But technically I am African American. My dad was born in Egypt, which technically makes me half African American. And plus, I mean, isn't being a lawyer all about finding and using technicalities?
I guess it's a fair point.
You know that's ridiculous, right?
I don't think it is.
But you've never identified as African American before.
So the point is that I'm doing it now. I mean, I've always been African American, I just never chose to say it before.
Well, African American implies being black, which we know you are not.
Well, if they want to know if I'm black, they should ask. I mean, right now they ask if I'm African American, and I choose to answer that truthfully.
Okay, so, are you doing anything that connects you to this new heritage? I mean, do you plan to give to the United Negro College Fund? Donate time to inner city after school programs? Do anything that connects you to black people?
Well, no. Why would I do any of those? Well, why would I do them? I'm not black. I mean, I'm the same as I've always been, which is half Egyptian. The only thing that's changed is that I realized Egypt is in Africa.
You know that?
God, you know what I mean. It's not like I had some epiphany about myself or something. It's just, I realized that I happen to fall under the category of African American, and I choose to use that when doing this whole law school thing.
You're using the African American image to help you get ahead when you clearly have no connection to the culture.
Listen, I know a lot about my Egyptian culture, okay? My dad was big on that. I mean, I took some classes in Arabic and was taught about Egyptian culture. I mean, just because we define African differently doesn't mean you have to get so upset. I mean, why does this piss all of you off so much anyway? It really doesn't affect you guys, so what do you care?
What do I care? I mean, I have cousins who are growing up poor in Inglewood, dodging bullets from cops and gangs, just trying to get a decent education. That's because of the injustices that their ancestors suffered through. When they catch a break, it's not fair for people like you to take advantage of that. This system is about correcting imbalances, and all you're doing is exploiting technicalities.
It really doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. I mean, if she wants to go through it, why not just her call?
Thank you. Wait, I mean, don't you think there's something seriously wrong with this problem? I mean, you're trying to teach the system, and it wasn't meant to work like that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If someone can help themselves, they probably should.
Whatever.
Hannah, what would you say if I said I was a woman on my application? There are women named Jordan. Far more men are lawyers than women. Hell, as a black woman, I can write my ticket to any law school I want.
It's so not the same thing. I mean, a person's gender is defined by pure biology and the way that you're born. In no way can you say that you're a woman.
These ideas of forgiving certain groups have nothing to do with biology. It is about the way society has treated them throughout history. Both blacks and women were oppressed and are underrepresented in law. Now they're trying to fix that.
You know it's not the same thing. I mean, someone can't choose to identify as man or woman. And I mean, racial identification is so much more flexible.
Transgender people change their sexual identity. And people's race comes from their community and their family, not from opportunities to help them get ahead. Plus, race is nowhere near as flexible to include you as black.
I already said that I'm not black.
The only difference is you know what it's like to be discriminated against as a woman, but not as a person of color.
fine, they're similar, but it still doesn't change the fact that now in this situation, I'm choosing to identify as Egyptian, which based under the application questions, falls under the title of African American.
So, how did you even come up with this plan anyways?
Well, back in high school, my best friend was black, and when it came to applying for colleges, we were pretty much the same, right? I mean, same GPA, same SAT scores, but when the letters came in, she got into all the colleges I wanted to go to, and I didn't get into any. I mean, the best school I got into was UW.
Doesn't sound like you came out of it all that badly.
Yeah, I guess not, but I mean, I really wanted to go to some of those schools, and the fact that she had this edge that she didn't earn, I mean, that really annoyed me.
Are you sure there wasn't something else that gave her an edge?
Well, I mean, she could have done a few extracurricular things, but it wasn't enough to give her that much hope.
Well, what about the essays? I mean, maybe she got in because she wrote a really great essay.
Did you write the same essay? Because that's plagiarism.
God, that's not the point.
Then what is?
I mean, I got really good grades in high school, okay? And I mean, I feel like I should have gotten into a better college. I feel like she took the spot that I should have had, and I don't want that to happen again.
Well, who even said it was your spot?
Guys, can we just please get back to studying?
Yes.
No, I think this is important. Honestly, Hannah, you sound like you are entitled to go to these schools. What gives you that right?
I worked damn hard for the grades I got in high school, and I don't like seeing all that washed away.
What the hell do grades have to do with it? I got a 3.8 in high school and I got to the same school as you did.
Well, I got a 4.0, and I don't like that I was discounted just because I'm white.
What are you trying to say? Are you implying that I got a master because I'm black? Because I worked hard to get into here.
No, that's obviously not what I'm trying to say. It's just, I mean, I got shortchanged when I did this whole application thing last time, and I don't want that to happen again, okay?
You still didn't get shortchanged and you still don't get it.
Get what? The fact that I should be counted as less because I'm white? I mean, law schools will look at you and they'll see a black man. And they'll think, oh, he worked so hard to get into school. And they'll probably think that you overcame this rough childhood without a dad and with a mom who was never home. But that's bullshit. I mean, you went to a private school. You had everything you ever wanted.
I still faced racism. You have no idea how upsetting it is to meet someone in the street and know the first thing they think is, he's black.
No, I don't. But I do know what it's like to work for hours after school just to help my parents pay the bills, and then study for hours after that. I mean, I don't have any money. I had to apply for aid just to come here, and I didn't even qualify for enough. So now I have to work 15 hours a week just to make up the difference. And I tried looking for help elsewhere, but sadly, if you're white, there's none to be found. I guess being disadvantaged has a color, doesn't it?
It still doesn't give you an excuse. You have no idea how frustrating it is to walk out of my private school wearing a shirt and tie and still have shop owners follow around the store.
Well, your family obviously overcame their disadvantages, struck it rich, and still feel those prejudices. So what do you care if I use the system to my advantage? I mean, it obviously isn't helping.
Because you're using help that wasn't meant for you. But you could have gone to a good law school without doing something like this.
Listen, when you go to law school, you have to fit in the box, okay? I mean, those people will make a general assumption about who I say I am on my application. If I can turn myself into someone that they want to accept, why shouldn't I be able to do it?
Because it's selfish and dishonest. I mean, it's not just about you, it's about bigger things.
Can we please drop this? We're all trying to do what's best for us here, which for me right now, studying these books.
Why do you keep defending her? What she wants to do is wrong.
Okay, we understand what you think, and you made it abundantly clear. But it doesn't matter. She'll do whatever she wants, regardless of what you say. So you just need to get back to the books.
Well, I mean, Hannah, it's not just about you. It's about slowing down society's progress.
Well, if this isn't just about me, then why does my individual choice matter so damn much?
You know what? It just does. But obviously you're not going to listen to us anyway, so whatever.
All right, let's just drop this, okay? Good.
Honestly, Hannah, what do you think will happen when you go for your interview and just see that you're not black?
I thought we were done with
Well,
this.
we're not, okay? What do you think will happen when it happens?
I give up. Because you guys probably won't stop this. I'm going home to get some real work done. If you argue about this, we're all lawyers, or at the very least know where we're going after college. Tell me some ideas you want to study.
Bye, Rob.
I'm still waiting to find out what you plan to do when you go for your interview and ask, why aren't you black?
Well, I don't know. I'll probably tell them that I am African American, and they'll probably respect that because my culture and background are legitimately from Africa.
What if they think you're a liar and trash your application as soon as they get back to the office?
Well, if they see through my application, then I'll just show them how what I did would make me an even better lawyer. I used all the tools at my disposal to win my case for getting in. It's as simple as that.
Screw it. If you are too selfish to see any other perspective, then I'm out. Bye, Hannah. Have a nice life and good luck with your shit.
I mean, seriously, Hannah, there's gotta be a better way. Why do you have to do this?
I mean, I've got to look out for myself by any means necessary. I mean, if I can do this to help myself, why not?
Whatever, I've got class 2, so I'm gonna get going. You do whatever you want. It's obviously you're gonna do that anyways.